So we're going to move on to the January 15th show, night number 6 of the Triangle Derby. It starts out with a three-way match. It is Mirai taking on Koguma, taking on Yuna Mizumori. Again, I don't got a lot for this. I kind of just watched this in passing about 3 hours ago. Again, it was a fun little match. There was a spot where like Mirai was not having it when they were doing the poses, and like Koguma had the bear pose on Mirai, and then Yuna was doing the lift up arm pose, and Mirai was just not having any of that, man.
Yeah. She's spending a lot of the time with her hands on her hips, like, what is this?
and I finally realized why they're Power, Passion, and then Pineapple, because of Yuna's pineapple hat. I never noticed it before, but
I'm telling you, all the fruits and vegetables, because you got Rina and Yuko, who have a carrot, and I can't remember what Yuna has, or Yuko has, but she also has some kind of vegetable or something on her clothing.
So the end of the match came. Koguma smothers Mirai like from behind with the pineapple hat, then rolls up Yuna, gets the win with the Kuma roll, and celebrates with the pineapple hat. Tries giving it to Mirai, but she just throws it back at her, and eventually she gave it back to Yuna. But it was just...
Oh, did you see the rest of it? There was more. There was more. As Yuna's trying to leave with her pineapple hat, Koguma chases her down, grabs it, keeps running to the other exit where Mirai is trying to leave. And Yuna thinks that Koguma has the hat still. She throws it to Mirai and keeps running. And Yuna keeps chasing after Koguma, leaving Mirai baffled with the pineapple hat.
I turned it off after she gave it back at the ringside, so I just, I missed that.
Oh, no, you always got to watch till the end. It's like a Marvel movie. You get a little bit of a trailer at the end sometimes.
So if you look at these 3 wrestlers and the 3 different teams they're on, you recognize something in this one because their partners are, except for Saki. Saki is in this one. It was a flip for Yuna. But 2 of them are in this match. So,
Interesting.
Yeah. So we get a 3-way tag match. It is the team of stars, Hazuki and Saya Iida, against Cosmic Angels, Natsupoi and Tam Nakano, and God's Eyes, Ami Sohrei and Syuri. When Ami and Saya were chopping each other, and Nat was just like hugging in the corner, like, please God, I don't want to get hit. Please God, I don't want to get hit. It was I absolutely laughed at that so much. In the end, Tam Nakano hit the bridging tiger suplex on Saya Iida and got the win.
What was I going to say on this one? Natsupoi, Ami, and Iida start at the beginning was hilarious because here's Ami being a jerk. Come on, little ladies. Natsupoi and Saya Iida are like, you're a bitch. I love the toe stomp at the beginning, though, to bring her down and kind of get that match started. There's the only other thing. Oh, sorry, there's 2 other things I wanted to say. The first being Syuri again kicking Natsupoi in the back there, inside out. She rolled Natsupoi from a sitting position into a faceplant position. Those kicks cannot feel good. But Hazuki actually coming out of nowhere, because right after she did that drop kick, she did try to pin Natsupoi. Hazuki came out of nowhere and like ejected Syuri out of the camera viewership. So that was a very, very awesome drop kick from Hazuki. The Iida, your favorite Iida, she did a picture perfect bridging German suplex. I didn't write down to hear who. I'm going to assume it was Tam, because this was right at the end of the match. But
I think it was
picture perfect. The landing, the doing, everything about it was just like, if you want to teach somebody how to perfectly execute this move, you watch Saya Iida do this. The other thing, the last thing I wanted to mention was that I really thought it was sweet, but also really nice that Tam goes over to Iida afterwards and thanks her for the match. Given that, with the problems that are happening within Cosmic Angels, Waka's in question, Mina Shirakawa started Club Venus, and, she's a part of Cosmic Angels, but the other 2 are. It's a lot of confusion and chaos. It's nice to see that nice happiness, that little thing of thank you for the great match. That was awesome.
It just shows the sportsmanship, too. That's the other thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going to move on to the first of the 5 triangle derby matches on the show. It is Queen's Quest, Azumi, Saya Kamitani, and Utami taking on Lollipops, Rina, Amikura, Waka Tsukiyama, and Yuko Sakurai. I got it right again. Even though I didn't write it phonetically on that one. So so this was like a good fun. There was a really fun spot off the top. Lollipop kind of getting the early advantage. And all 3 in a row just splashed Azumi. It was just one at a time, just walk up and splash her. And I thought it was cute. Like it was really cute, I thought. There was a spot Rina puts Saya Kamitani upside down, like hanging down, her face is facing the corner, and runs in and splashes her like into her back in the corner. I really liked the way she did that there. And then kind of just picked her up and slammed her down. It kind of really impressed me with that spot. It's just different. I've never seen somebody hang somebody like that and splash them like that. It looked different. Lollipop got the triple piggyback splash on Saya Kamitani.
Triple decker splash.
Yeah, the triple piggyback splash, I like to call it. It really fun. And then Waka getting a straight jacket slam right after it for the pin, but got broken up. Just absolutely phenomenal match. The ending came Magic Killer by Saya Kamitani and Utami Hayashishita with a drop kick assist from Azumi off the top, and Saya hits her Star Crusher, which is the Fisherman's Driver, for the win, and another big win for Queen's Quest.
The only thing I want to say about this one is that this is obviously the first time that I'm seeing Rina. What's her name? Rina, Amikura, and Yuko Sakurai. Rina especially very, very impressive, very unique, very innovative, very different in-ring kind of work. I'm very, very interested to see more of her. And Yuko also very, very interesting. I really like her gear. I don't know what it is about that blue gear, but I think it looks like just absolutely phenomenal on her. And she just looks almost like a blue version of Lady C. So part of me wants to like see them kind of tangle up in there. But yeah, really, really enjoying the colors addition to Stardom.
Yeah, it's been absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to move on to the next match of the evening, and it is Unique Glares, Haruka Umesaki, Ruaka, and Starlight. I have it written down this time. Against Rebel Enemies, Maika Ozaki, Maya Wukihu, and Ram Kaichow. You told me to say it the way, so I'm going to say it. This was one of the 2 matches for me that were like my highlight matches of the night. This was absolutely phenomenal. The speed start from Starlight Kid and Maya were just the trading of the pins and just the quick hitting moves, just so good. Starlight Kid getting Maya against the bottom rope and then foot choking her, and then tagging in Ruaka, does a crossbody against the bottom rope. Oh, look, it looks so good. There was a spot in here where there was a really bad seated drop kick thing where by Starlight Kid and Haruka, like they go to do it. Starlight Kid runs in, and then Haruka like runs a couple of seconds later. So it looked pretty. Yeah, I was just like, oh, yeah. But again, they really made up for it because you forget about it almost. The only reason I remember because I wrote it down, but you kind of forget about it. But dude, it's just an absolutely phenomenal match. There's at the end spot where the powder came in, and then Starlight Kid blocking the powder with the case. With Ruaka's case. It was actually great and smacked everybody up with the case until Micah comes in and smashes it back into Starlight Kid's face. And dude, it was absolutely funny. But the end of the match is what pissed me off. Was Ram grabs the ref's arm and Starlight Kid like double axe handles the ref's arm to break the hold. And he's hurt, so Starlight Kid's like checking on him. And this is where Ram throws the powder in the ref's face, and he calls for the bell. And disqualifies Rebel Enemy. I was like, the fuck kind of finish is this? Like, you didn't want anybody to get pinned? I was kind of annoyed. Like you can sacrifice like Maya or Micah to take a pin. It's not like I don't know.
It was definitely an awkward one. Like ending to this match for sure. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was a funny to see the powder, but my question is, how did he know who threw the powder?
Yeah, that's
Both
my
the girls
question.
were in front of him. You kind of just made a random choice there. Yeah, I definitely felt that ending could have probably worked out a little bit better, a little bit differently. The only other thing I want to say about this match is there was one part that was almost a slam of the week for me, which was done by Micah Ozaki. I'm pretty sure it was on Umasaki actually. She I don't know move names, so I'm going to refer to you and hope that you know what this is. She pretty much had her, she was holding her in front of her, brought her up, and then brought her down on her ribs.
Oh, backbreaker.
Well, it was like a backbreaker, but it was on her side that she was facing.
Okay, yeah, rib breaker then, really.
Rib breaker? Yeah, I wrote side breaker because I didn't
know
what else to call
it. It would just be a backbreaker to the ribs. It's all it would be. So I would say rib breaker or something, yeah.
Ouch, kabibbles, because she not only hit and bent right over it, she bounced off of her knee, which probably could have hurt Micah's knee just as badly as it hurt Umasaki's ribs. But man, oh man, these girls were fighting hard. I actually really, really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, it was absolutely fun. Like it was one of the two that I had picked for my pick of the night, but like this came just short, but like absolutely phenomenal. Like just so good. So good.